Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new stream episode of Let's Stream Half-Life Alyx. Again, there's a chat you can use.
It got a bit messy back there, but we did get Dad back.
Yeah.
What?
That's probably gonna draw some attention. Not probably, actually. It's definitely drawing attention. Look, they're looking for you now, okay? So just be careful.
Fair enough. But yeah, we got a chat, we got everything. Just a normal stream, basically. And we're going to continue. We just saved Eli Vance, Alex's Vance, so our father, and we're now going to the vault, trying to find or meet up to work everything out in regards to a super weapon the Combines have, apparently. And I just hear the barnacles, I think. So yeah,
So,
but
if we can get this weapon, we could change things forever.
Yeah. If.
Look, I know we've only been working together for a few hours now, but I want you to know I'm proud of you. Okay, you're under a lot of pressure here.
Wow. Russ.
So much pressure, in fact, that I hesitate to even bring it up. But I did notice that when you reached out for your father's hand, had he actually grabbed it, his grip would have crushed all the delicate sensors in the Russells.
Ah. Okay.
Totally understandable, and would have been worth it, by the way, in this case.
Right.
Having said that, I have a hard time imagining another situation where that would have been the case. And much like your father, the Russells are priceless. Okay, so just, moving forward.
Russ, I promise your gloves are safe with me.
great. Yeah. So what I want to say before they chatted, if you're here, if you're listening, watching, please type in chat if that's what you want. Just say I'm here or something. I currently cannot say in-game viewer numbers, stream viewer numbers, that would be nice. And if I look like this, I'm currently reading the chat, so for everyone that's just normally watching, just look at the cool Russell models, the Russells, the Gravity Glove models here. I will do this every once in a while. Hope it's not too distracting. Oh, we have soup cans. I wanted to see if I can crush those too, but... Yeah, come on. Because I can crush the other cans, but I can't crush the soup cans. Can I open them? Probably not. Let's see. So here we probably do not have to go, but I want to see if there's something I can grab here. Let's see, something like this. Okay, that was a bad decision, because I cannot get them back. But I'll probably be able to go around here later on. Otherwise I'm coming back to get that stuff. And I'm missing one life, but I'm not using my charges here, my health, because I could use it better later on. I know, I still have my phone in my pocket. I should probably get rid of that. Here we go. Now I'm back. Let's see, anything in here? Oh, I see you over there. And the sounds of those barnacles is making me very careful. Oh, very. Yeah, it's annoying me. It's freaking me out. Not really annoying in that sense. Oh, another one. Missed it almost. Come on. I love that. I still love that. Like smashing things in VR is always nice, and especially if it works as well as in Half-Life Alyx. Oh, we can't go in here. We really can't go in here. That's unfortunate, to say the least. Kind of want to grab the other stuff now. Shut up, that bear. You punks. So what I'm going to do is, before I lose that again, I'm going to save so I can try to properly grab those things. Come on. Huh. Can't go through here. Something upstairs, I can't look quite into it. There must be a way to get it out. Absolutely has to be. Maybe through here. Already lost one of those things. I wonder if there's a cheat mode where I can actually go through those things. Come on. This is almost impossible, but I want it. I bet, like, now that I'm trying this really hard. Oh well, I can't get it anymore. Great! I lost it. Yeah, well. Maybe we're going to get there another time. I hope so. Otherwise, I just lost 2 residents, and I could never live with myself with that. Yeah. Hey, Seb. Hey, welcome. I'm just reading your chat here. Yes, the sound design is very supreme in this game, especially if you look through here. They have this whole. You probably know it because you saw the documentary stuff, but the whole clothing simulation and teleporting, like where it knows what it's on your body, where it knows what's on your where you're walking and stuff like that, and simulates that in sound to make the blink, the teleport movement, easier for your mind to filter out properly, is absolutely great. And the graphics, I'm playing on the lowest graphic settings. I've seen screenshots. It absolutely must look photorealistic on the highest ones. I'll try to get them outside of stream at one point and maybe take some screenshots. But yeah, yes, I want to get in here, but I can't. So hopefully that resin is not lost. It looks like it is though. Actually, it looks like it is lost though. Sad. Actually, I want to go back one more time before we go anywhere and see if that respawned back there, but then. So I lost 2 pieces of resin there in here. I can't get it through. That is really unfortunate. Probably missing something very major here, but yeah. The teleport shift movement is actually a lot quicker, so I might use that a bit. We'll see. No, probably not. Continuous movement is a lot greater, especially for you to watch. Oh wait, maybe I can get in over there. Or I need to get in over there? Something else I can grab down here? Oh, there's resin over there. So this time I'm saving completely. Like, because it's so hard to grab that stuff through here. Like, see, now it's down there. I can't really grab it anymore. Come on. Come on. Yeah, it's almost impossible. Almost? Is it possible? Huh? Come on, I almost had it there. What is it trying to do? Just try with this one again. There must be a way to properly get them. Come on. Can't be that hard. Like there were 3 or 4 resin pieces like that. Can't be that hard. You probably need to yank them through this. But you can't really. There must be a trick. Oh no, this one is lost, I think. Maybe not. Oh, probably lost. That really pisses me off. Once I finally get around to playing this, I'll most likely be on the lowest settings also. Also, is there a jump key with continuous movement? I'm guessing not. No, there's no jump key. You have to use, to jump you have to use this one. I'll show you in a second. There's a mantling though. Okay, yeah, no, this is almost impossible. I hope we get there someday. It looks like you can get there somehow later on. It looks very detailed. But still, the whole game looks very detailed, so it doesn't have to be that you go there. Maybe a secret. Maybe that's something for the second playthrough. There will definitely be a second playthrough. So that's how you jump. You could also try to mantle up here. The mantling feels a bit weird, so that's why I'm most likely going to use the jump thing. Anything here? No, nothing here. Should equip my gun again. Wait, do you see my chaperone bounce here, like my play space bounce? I reckon not. Oh wait, I'll check it out. Do you see them in OBS? No, you can't see it. This is very good. You not being able to see the chaperone mounts, because they annoy me a bit and they absolutely annoy people on video. So having chaperone mounts show is with. Oh, it's a key card. I love this. It's like almost like the little eye things they had in Black Mesa. That would be cool if they include that at some point where you like press your headset up to one of those eye scanners. I mean, probably they did something internally. Oh fuck! It's those punks again. Come on! I clearly shot you. Oh wow! Go away. Oh. Oh well, I saved. But you saw, I could have saved longer, but yeah. What hardware are you running? I'm currently running on a GTX 1080 normal no TI, an i7 477K, pretty old, and 16 gigs of, I think, DDR3 RAM. My whole other setup that is not my graphics card is quite old, well, quite old at this point, but it still holds up. The only problems is I have currently as well, I can't put it in higher, with recording I can't put it in higher levels of graphical fidelity, but that is fairly okay, and like the recording is, well, only CPU bound, so I could probably put the streaming settings higher if I were having a bit of more RAM and a bit greater CPU, but to be honest, it is well enough. Oh wow, no, wait, I need to try something they did in the trailer they posted. This, I just realized this room, I recognized this room from somewhere. Reload something. Where's this from? Oof. Yeah, I want to try this. I still have the other save. I'll just revert back. I could probably run more serious, like higher quality streams if I had a better CPU, but I think the stream quality is quite okay. It's only 2,700, 2,500 mbits upload. Right now, I'm using CFR for rate control, so it changes a bit depending on. Yeah, I can't get those. Depending on how hard my PC is trying to grapple it, but the stream quality looks good on the VODs I've seen so far. So what I've seen here is I could do this. I could do this with a chair, like. Can I literally just stomp you? Come on. Go. I think I confused it. I think I just majorly confused this little critter. They're almost cute that way. Can I? Oh no, they're not cute. Go away. Yeah, go away. So in the video, probably they rehearsed it a lot. In the little Twitter thing Valve put up, they used one of those chairs and finished threw the head crab out of this window, which looked absolutely amazing, and gave me so much hope for like physics in this game, because I wasn't sure in the beginning how much physics interaction would there be there, because apparently the physics interaction were only included in this quite fairly on the development. But as I said before in my previous stream, this is almost the perfect mix of physics and like non-physics and scripted interaction. So yeah, you're certainly someone. They look so creepy, and I love the like dynamically generated or whatever placed. Like now, this is a security guard. It has a security vest. It almost looks like a Black Mesa guard, and I really hope at some point, if they're probably going to make new Half-Lives with this engine, they're kind of like I want a Black Mesa, but completely in VR with this level of quality. So do you reckon you could run this on at least medium settings without the stream? I think I could. I might have. I'm playing on 90 FPS, so not the normal 120 hertz I play other games on. And if I stay on the 90 FPS, I could probably run this on medium, maybe even with 120 hertz. It's actually surprisingly what you can get out of surprisingly small amounts of hardware with proper. Yeah, if you put down the scaling or something. I'm also playing on I think 80% render scaling, so not full scale or SSR. Oh, there's
Dad said you stole some files about this website.
Well, when it comes to combine data encryption,
You're my guy?
Eli's your guy.
Oh,
Systems, robotics, networks, I can make short work of those.
but not data encryption.
Might as well be an alien language. Well, it is an alien language. Anyway, look, Eli's your guy.
Great, it is an alien language. I love the chit chatter between them. A lot of people feared it was annoying, and they're really not talking that much. And I sometimes wish they were talking more. Of course, if I'm let's playing this or streaming this, too much chit chat is actually annoying. But if I'm playing alone, I wish there would be more, probably. So there's probably no way to go to the actual gates we saw before, and I think you had to yank the resin through it. It's sad. It's hard. I probably need to train that again because I almost lost 4 resin that way. That would have been a new upgrade. So they have a lot of options to play with in the video settings. Then would you be interested to see the video settings? Yeah, sure, I can bring up the settings menu. Is actually really responsive, one of the best I've seen in VR. It's actually quite fun, like the vibration options and stuff, they have been tweaked to fidelity. They're great. I love traversing this menu. So you go to options and then you have preferences, there's in-game preference, difficulty and such. But actually the video options are fairly simple. There's nothing to play around with. You have low fidelity, medium fidelity, high fidelity and ultra fidelity. I could try medium fidelity actually. See what changes. It still works actually. There's no stuttering at all. So maybe I use medium fidelity now. Sure thing. Why not? Yeah, there's a bit of stutter. I'm actually going back. Oh, no, I didn't want to press that. There's a slightly bit of stutter you in the stream probably can't notice, but I do, and it's the smoother it runs, the longer I can stream because, well, basically, I get motion sickness if it stutters too much, but it's fine now. So we can go up, I guess, up and down. Let's see. So, I can close most of the, open all those with a handle, but not those without a handle. And sometimes the ones with a handle are locked, but usually the ones with a handle are the ones you are supposed to go through. Okay, this is actually really creepy. And I think the lighting in some sense is dynamic, but there's probably a really cool mix of baking, non-baked stuff going on in comparison, because well, we can test it here, but I think a ton, like in the lower difficulties, a lot of this, yeah, it's baked. It's definitely baked here. But I guess there is some dynamic. I've seen some dynamic stuff here, but especially with the flashlights, obviously. Oh, there's hat crabs up there. Great. I wonder if I can, before I go up, I wonder if I can go down, because this seems like the way I'm supposed to go, so I want to go down first. But I think most of the lighting here in the lower difficulty settings at least is pretty baked. So let's see if we can go to the basement. Can we? Okay, there's no other way to go, so let's continue here. Wait, there's a cog in the bottom left corner of the fidelity settings. Does that you customize precise? That is actually, I didn't see that. We'll see. We can go to the performance. There's a cog. Oh yes, okay. There's much more you can see. Oh, okay. Soft cloth on. Oh, okay. They have probably soft cloths high quality holograms, ragdoll count, audio. I want audio's fidelity. So I want to put audio and medium. I love audio. Particles low, flickering lights on, please. Fog low, characters low, shadow, texture high. Textures high, okay. Oh, still works. Oh, now the audio is actually noticeably different a bit. Okay, flickering lights on, we'll see. But yeah, thank you for telling me. So there is quite a lot to play with.
Alyx, look out the window.
Holy crap. That's gotta be the vault.
Yeah. Your dad didn't mention it was floating.
So even
That
if
is
we make it
ours?
there, we still have to get up to it.
Oh no, wait, that's where the
Oh,
super
cables.
weapon is probably.
Look at all the cables attached to it. All we have to do is follow them.
And break whatever's at the other end.
And down comes the vault. Simple. Easy to follow. Yeah, I like this plan.
Okay, so we have to cut all the cables then. Can you get in here? Probably not. No, it looks like you can't. Interesting. Okay. Let's check this then. Okay, I need to look for a keycard. Oh, resin. I'm still pissed that I can't get the other resin. Otherwise, I'd have 23 resin right now. And I think like this is one of these games where the total amount is not quite enough for everything. Okay. So I still need to take this keycard, but I have no slots left. So what I'm going to do is I'm missing one heart. No, I'm taking this one and injecting it, giving me one heart, so I can store the key card in here. Fair enough. Oh, so what I wanted to show you, I found out what is the B button? Oh, it's the upper one. That's the thing I can. If I double click that, I can change it to burst fire mode. I finally found that out there. I think I either missed the tutorial or don't show you that in game yet. Maybe it's a bug. So I had to Google it. But yeah, now I have a free slot burst, which I'll use happily. The audio quality is probably the quality of the HRTF simulation, so the quality of 3D binaural spatialization. Especially excited for that. Yes, it's already great enough.
A lot of cables.
I mean, yes, but I also HRTF is probably one thing, but I think that they have the whole cloth simulation depending on what you walk over and what you step on and stuff like that. So that is probably what's also in those options. I think at some point this could, especially with like simulated clothes and everything, that could become quite CPU intensive. But I'm not sure. And I also love the design decisions. Like they could have, in games like Arizona Sunshine, the drawers are full up to here, right? So you have to really lean over. But since they left this space open here, you can easily look inside, even for smaller people like me, which is great. I have another syringe, but I can't grab it. I don't lose enough health in this. So yeah, also those things are not quite openable. What I still miss is that all those little boxes, like in Boneworks, you could just hit them and they explode. Kind of miss that, but you know what? It's okay. Not everything has to be Boneworks. Can I push this, or where do I have to go? So I can't open this, right? So where do I have to go? That is indeed weird. Can I open this one? No. I saw something here, but I think I have to go here. Where do I have to go? It's a good question. Can I go here? No, I can't go here. Can I do something with my multi-tool here? No. Okay, let's see. Anyone has any idea where I need to go, please tell me. There's also no windows I can per se open here. Can't open those, can't open those. Something behind here? No, nothing behind here. I'm also entangled a bit again. That's weird. So where do I need to go? Oh wait, I got a key card. I can just go back. Yeah, right. I got the key card. I got what I came for. It looks like you can go here, but there's probably another space where you can't really go. That's what I mean with all the graphics, like, and the believability. You think you can go there, and it's almost annoying that you can't go there. But like, you're on a mission, so it makes sense. Well, actually, let's find out if there's more presets. It's a good idea. So we go to preference with difficulty, but no, there's no cog here. You can movement continues, barnacle lift on, quick turn angle. But yeah, I'm playing on normal, the almost highest one. That's probably why everything takes at least 3 shots to use. Come on. Oh, now it tells me. They're almost cute, like they jump around so much. See, normally I'd take 3 separate shots, but now I only have to aim once and fire 3 shots that kills almost any head crab. But for this one, oh no, not what I wanted. For the last one, I can only kill it when it's exposed its belly anyways, so I kind of gotta wait. Only fire 1 shot anyways. 3 burst shot would be wasted here.
Have you heard any Combine chatter about Dad escaping?
No, nothing. It's all about sending reinforcements into the quarantine zone.
On the plus side, that means Dad is still on his way back to you. We'd have heard if they recaptured Eli Vance.
And on the downside...
Getting to the vault isn't going to get any easier.
But yeah, I played some VR shooters before. I play airsoft in real life, so I am quite okay with aiming and hitting most of the time. I do miss some shots here, because VR aiming is also not always the same, because you don't see the bullets fly and stuff like that. I'm not a professional shooter or anything, but I do know my way around, like handling gun props, kind of. So yeah. I kind of dislike this menu here. It's like if the spaces were a bit far apart, or if I don't know, maybe I'm just too smart, not really too smart, but I play too many VR games, so I'm kind of having the wrong, what's it called, not wrong ideas, but wrong muscle memory built from other games, so I'm like always getting confused with this, because I'm trying to grab with my thumb as well. So I always open this menu, which opens by pressing the thumb. I don't know. We'll see. Also, would have preferred if I could just tuck my guns away somewhere on my body, which is a bit annoying sometimes, but I don't like this menu. Maybe they'll patch it in if this game has mod support. That will probably come. I mean, they're releasing a source SDK, so not the SDK, but the mod support for it. Okay. Yeah, I might remember in Half-Life 2 how it was generally very apparent which places you weren't supposed to directly pass through. Since the detail was just a lot lower. Yeah, the detail was a lot lower here in Half-Life 2. But here it's, in some places it's apparent, but not everywhere. Okay, yeah, this I hate this minigame. Like the whole spherical thing is still a bit annoying in my opinion, like the spherical controls here, but it's okay. Like once you're not directly pointed at the sphere, it's weird, but it works most of the time. I love the holograms.
Ooh, grenades.
Can I generally just only ammo and resin, so no grenades. But I can put them down here, so could technically no. Give me a hand. Take this. Press to arm grenade. Okay, but I could technically put this down here and have a grenade with me at all times.
Total waste of grenade.
I like this.
Worth it.
Agreed.
No. Oh, they're great. This is... Someone really took a lot of time to... Like in most games, the throwing is always kind of off. Like in Arizona Sunshine, I couldn't throw a thing forever. I just couldn't figure out when to let it go. It's always weird, but they put so much work in it. I think they actually probably like track where you look at to correct the flying path and not use the physics alone. In Boneworks it was glitchy at times, and like you don't see, like, your hand position in VR is still a little bit different than your real hand position. And if you're not used to throwing things in real life, like how many people have thrown stuff outside of school, like school sports, PE, very long, it's still hard to like properly gauge where you want to throw it. But here they nailed it. Like the throwing here of these grenades just seems awesome. It just works where I want it to go. This is amazing. Come on, you little one. Absolutely amazing. Okay, yeah, that was unfortunate. But yeah, before we go on, I kind of do want to see if I can still get that resin. Can you look down at the ground next time to open a door? Want to see what the lightning does. Sure thing, I will do. I will do next time. I can do it here. I think I can just redo it, but I think I try to go back here to see if I can still grab that. Oh, now one resin respawned back there. Or maybe I didn't grab both. Come on. Resin. Yeah, it's still kind of... See, it's so hard to get those, and they always fall down there. If it was open down there, that would be great. I don't know how you're supposed to get there. Maybe we'll get there later. I doubt it. But yeah, I'll just go on. It's boring to just show that. But yeah, well, I'll close and open the door back there to show you. Because here's not much light, but there's light over there. So yeah, we have door lighting. I'm just gonna... I think from this direction would be better. So, yeah, you see the light is fairly baked. Come on. There's a bit of dynamic, like it jitters a bit. Okay, there's a bit of dynamic light, but it almost seems like there's steps baked in, like they switched the texture baking. See, but it's probably dynamic. Yes, that's dynamic. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's really clever, but I don't know. I can't tell you what it is. You're the shader expert, Zap. You tell me. I failed my shader subject. Ah, the throwing is great. Just feels good. Oh, nice.
Heads up, zombie. Look out.
Don't need that yet. Okay, that one actually survived that. Oh, that was unfortunate. Didn't do anything. But I saw some resin down here. Can I grab that? Okay, I'll probably grab it when I'm down there. Oh, maybe I can go back to the other stuff. Let's see. Oh, there's more grenades over there, probably. Oh, yes, 3 more. So they give you quite some to try it out. Yes, that was perfect. Not quite as intended, but pretty good. Oh, I can grab this now. Okay. So there's more grenades if I need, and there's some healing here I need to remember, but I'm fully healed. I have to still look on my hand. You on the stream have the settings to look at it somewhere else. Where? Oh, I came from up there, so I actually need to traverse down there. Yeah, gnarly exploded barnacle. But they despawn. They despawned it. There's like a lot of stuff despawning, a lot of the bodies and ragdolls, but it's probably on my low fidelity settings. That's probably the culprit here. There's a lot of clever optimizing going on in the background. You mostly don't notice it. I think just the average player probably wouldn't. But I kind of like to pay attention to all the little quirks and tricks game developers do use. So, yeah. So you know that, Zap. You know that, Zap. It's like, once you dabble a bit into game development. You don't even have to study it like I do in university, but just like watch a couple of devlog videos, like something like Mark Brown, Game Maker's Toolkit. You just realize there's a couple things and you cannot not notice them at times. Ooh baby, a triple. Also, you do realize I have the hat on here. I can put that on. I still keep that on. That's like kind of a one-up life for barnacles. They grab the hat and not me, which is an awesome. Oh yeah, you are alive, definitely. But I can't go back up there. No, I can't. So I'll just shoot you. I still try to grab my gun, like it's Boneworks. Okay, gotcha. Calculated grenade throw, yeah, exactly. Yeah, if I had holsters, that would be cool. I didn't see a holster option. I mean, maybe they play tested and thought, yeah, that's really not working. Could be, but I'd love to have the option. Like, there's a lot of holster setups that don't work, but I think Valve could have probably gotten it right. But maybe not, because you know, there's a thing that makes it like you can put it anywhere on your shoulders. It's really not cumbersome. In Boneworks, for example, when you put something on top of your, like on the back of your shoulders to store it, it does, like, it is a bit finicky sometimes. You get the hang of it after a while, but you need to build that muscle memory. But here it's just really easy. Also, yeah, I wish I could do that with every crate, but that would probably confuse a couple of people, so I see why they didn't do it. So you don't think there has to be ammo everywhere. Okay. Anything here? There's one zombie over there. What can I go through here? Yes, I can. Can zombies open doors? That's the... Oh, there's a lock. Okay, there's a lock. Fair enough. Did I miss anything here? Any resin? How much resin? Oh, 33, that's good. So you can buy like an actual good upgrade, like the autoloader. Also, I only have 2 guns. It looks like there might be a third one, like an energy gun or something. I haven't seen anything in the trailers about that, I think. I don't kind of want to spoil myself with it, but still. Oh, you fucker, that's those hair crabs. I hate those. They're like kind of fast poison hair crabs. And they're more durable than the normal ones. I could get a bigger magazine, so I only have 3 shot bursts here. Oh wait, I think I know where this is going. This is going right. So we can get that resin, nice. They're great. So I probably shouldn't have, like, maybe there's a way to grab, no, see, you can't even put your gun through, so the whole collision here is fucked. There's no real collision there. Kind of sad. I wish that worked, but maybe that would have been too much physics calculation, or maybe that works on higher difficulties, which would be kind of bad if on higher graphical fidelities, the collision meshes would be different than on lower ones. That would kind of make it weird. Maybe they're patching it in. It would be a nice speedrunning trick to just grab it out there and never get it in. Like, VR speedrunning of this must be insane. Wouldn't be a Valve game without it. No, it wouldn't be. Would be nice if there's an achievement. I haven't actually checked the achievements yet, but there might be a head achievement. I mean, there have been a lot of, you know, not self-consciousness, but like self-referencing things coming from Valve in the past with their new, like in the recent weeks with their new PR department. So maybe, but yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of achievements, so like kind of the achievements in the Telltale games where you get some if you naturally play through the story, but we'll see. Also, while talking of achievements, I actually got a couple of really cool achievements in Black Mesa, like those really rare. Only 2% of the players have got that achievements, and I'm proud of that. By the way, if you haven't played the new Black Mesa Zap, it is absolutely amazing. You should definitely play it. Like the 1.0 is great. I love it. The Zen levels especially. And just, as I said, I wish a whole Black Mesa, like Half-Life 1 in this style would also be great. Maybe someone is going to make it with the SDK or something. Oh wait, can I? Oh, I can hold. Now that I can hold it, this is way easier. And I love that the things are following it. And this is low fidelity holograms. That is the low fidelity hologram kind of way. this is great. I love this. Like the whole interface feels so great. It feels like Iron Man. Like also this interface here, it feels like Iron Man. Like a proper Iron Man game or something like this. Not the PSVR one, but like a proper or something similar. Like a mech warrior game where you just like walk around, be a mech, shoot with like big guns and have like this interface. Titanfall, something like that. That would be absolutely amazing. Probably really sickening with all the jumping around, but properly done could be really cool. Yeah, the holding part makes it way easier. Can I put a dead head crab on my head? I doubt it, I don't think so. But I will absolutely try this with this disgusting specimen here. Oh wait, maybe I need 2 hands to pick it up. They're hard to pick up. I think you can't put them on your heads. This one, like they're too heavy. I think they tried that. Probably don't want that. It's like really heavy. It looks like they... Oh, there's more grenades. Why is there more grenades? Oh, I know why. It's probably either... Wait, where's the cable going to? The cable's going up there. The cable to this power station is going up there. So I probably have to... I thought maybe I need to chuck a grenade over here. That would be a cool puzzle, but I think I might have... Oh no, wait, the cable's going up. Oh no, it's going in there. So maybe I have to throw a grenade in here? We'll see. No, see, yeah, the menu is a bit weird. No, come on. Yeah, if you play Boneworks, it's all a bit.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice throw.
Okay, so, yeah. Oh, you see the pipe continues in there. I was about to say, if they just made the pipe, like this part of the pipe, see-through, so you could see it goes into the room like a bigger pipe, it would be cooler. Because I couldn't quite see the connection, this one leads inside, but if you actually look inside, you see that the pipe continues. I don't know. A bit hard to see for me. Oh, and the physics error. I mean, happens. Collisions are still hard, especially if there's a lot to collide. Sometimes things get stuck in things. Really not too much you can do. And there's an upgrade thing, an upgrade station. And a secret butts. Can I pick them up? Yes. Great. I was about to do like a stoned people joke, but I couldn't make one up with Half-Life references. Jesus, they look gruesome. Haha, the puzzle is directly out of the Nova Prospect chapter in H. You are right, that is almost the same. And also this kind of room looks kind of like Nova Prospect, doesn't it? Kind of reminds me. Like similar architecture.
Hey, on the monitor, Combine.
I see him.
Oh no.
Acknowledges activity. Confirm sector 02. Possible necrotic interference. Sector
Ah, okay.
report containment status.
Possible necrotic interference, okay. Oh, shotgun shells, neat. I hope they don't ambush me from behind now that I opened that thing. Interesting that with the physics, even when things get stuck, they no longer seem to do that weird glitchy thing. Yeah, true. Oh, what the heck? Anyways, yeah, you're right. It does seem they have fixed like quite a lot of the physics stuff. Okay, so probably need to do that a bit closer. Can I? No, okay. It does look like I need to do a third one here. But this one needs to be close to hit all those. So maybe I can hold all the other ones with the last one. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, the hacking minigames in this are great. Like some of the best hacking minigames I've ever seen. Which makes sense because everything in VR kind of feels greater, even like little minigames. That's also what people have to note or have to keep in mind. Whenever you see the gameplay of this, it might look not very next gen, but in VR, everything, even if it looks a bit not good on a flat screen, looks a lot better in VR because it's all encompassing. And there's just times, especially in high fidelity settings, I've heard people it looked photorealistic. And I saw screenshots, and even on screenshots it looked almost photorealistic. And I cannot think how it will look if I actually manage to put my graphics up there. Maybe in a year or two when I upgrade my PC again, but yeah. Okay, there's a bullet reservoir or a laser sight. I could get both. I want to see what this one here gives me. Grenade launcher. Oh, that would be cool. Autoloader adds a mechanic shell feeder to quickly load the shotgun. Maybe, yeah, a double shot. Adds the option to fire a second shot immediately after burst of laser sight. But what I'm probably going to do is add a bullet reservoir for my guns on the autoloader, but no. I like saving, preserving ammo, and yeah, or laser sight. Laser sight might actually be more useful. You know what? I'm going with the laser sight, I think. Oh, the bullet reservoir. I don't know. I know the laser sight. I also love the interface. Like absolutely crazy. Touchscreens in VR, even the ones in like the touchscreens in what was it? In Prey, the new Prey one, Prey 2017 I think it was. In the game itself they were great, but in VR they're also great. Like there's a VR experience for Prey, they're really good. Like touchscreens in the VR are always kind of nice to work with. Especially like cyber touchscreens.
My gun just keeps getting better and better.
You know, Russ, technically, I don't think there's a whole lot of your gun left anymore.
I'll tell you what, let's put that idea on hold for now. We can chat about my gun when you get back.
I love that the like Alyx gun is slowly becoming hers in story and in appearance. Like this is almost the Alyx gun now we have. And it started out as a 1911, I think. I don't know. I'm not the best in gun recognition, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna save now. Already in chapter 4. Like I'm dreading to go forward because I don't want this to end. I just really hope like in 1 or 2 months they follow up with another announcement. Oh wow. I should have gone for the bullet reservoir. Oh, that's why I need the grenades. That's why I need the grenades. That's why I need the grenades. I'm almost dead. Okay. Oh, there's more grenades there. Yeah. I hope there's a charging set, but didn't lose too much health there. +1 to praise amazing touchscreens. Yes, they're great. So weird hearing Murray from Flight of the Conchords in Half-Life. Actually, I've never seen or watched or whatever that. Sorry, I actually don't even recognize that name. Flight of the Conchords. Is that a classic you need to know? I'm sorry if I don't. As with all classics, I kind of do not know them or have played them or something. Actually, I've played a lot of classics now. But, yeah. I mean, again, this game here is probably going to be a classic at one point, I hope. Because that means it being a classic means that at some point... Oh, where's this heading? I'll figure that out later. This being a classic means that VR has kind of become a big thing. And, yeah, a lot of people have played it, which is always a great thing because VR is, especially this kind of VR here, is definitely something I want to see continued. And even if you don't have a VR, try to support it in any way you can. Maybe get a cheaper VR headset. You don't have to get an Index and a €2,000 PC to play this game. A Windows Mixed Reality or a Oculus Quest or something like that should definitely suffice. Support it as much as you can. Get into it if you can. It is really worth it. It is absolutely great. Great fun. So I'll leave this here for now. I don't want to drop it. I think you can smash those. I have never tried, but I saw it in the trailer almost smashing. So there's probably a smash mechanic here. Okay, so this one is supposed to open somehow. Wait, can I press this? No, it's a lamp. Great. I want to get there. How do I open that? Oh, okay. So yeah. I love those puzzles. Okay, this one needs to go here. So probably like this. This is the alarm. I don't want the alarm to trip. Definitely don't want the alarm to trip. Where's this going? Oh, it's not going up anywhere. And then I can just trip, and I don't want this thing here. Ha! Ha, I solved it. So I can also probably unlock this. It's one of those lower security puzzles. Fair enough. In this puzzle you just need to move this thing and you can't hit the red dots. Oh yeah, picking it up makes it way easier. Flight of the Conchords are a New Zealand comedy band who get their own comedy show on HBO. It was a cult classic a long time ago, and Russell's voice actor played one of the main roles. Oh, okay, that is cool though. Only one resin here. Yeah, that's why I probably don't know them. I didn't used to watch comedy shows until a short while ago, until I actually started enjoying like stuff like that. I mean, there's classics like Monty Python I did watch parts or a lot of, but yeah. And look at this. This is one of my favorite models. This and the little, not grub. Again, I forgot to Google the name. There's like, in Half-Life 1, you have the small things you can throw, the little alien buggers that look like miniature headcrabs with one big eye. They can also like appear in the Zen dimensions. I forgot their name. Maybe you know that. And there was one in the jar very early in the beginning, and it looked so detailed. But this one, sorry for a spoiler if that was, but it's really just a little piece. It's not story relevant or anything. But yeah, they look so like that. Those are the grubs from HL2. You probably know that. They look so cool, and like the little movement. And in VR you can't see every detail so small. So even, but it's very detailed. Like all the small models, you can still appreciate that they're here. And then it gets smooshed. Nice. Those look also gnarly. I love the details and everything here. Absolutely amazing. I can't wait to play this at like 100% rendering rate, super sampling and stuff like that outside of the stream. Oh, there's grenades here, so better grab some of those, I guess. What I also find a bit bad that I can't like have my gun in my left hand. That doesn't work. Maybe they will add that later, or a mod will probably add that. There's probably going to be so many mods. Can I smash that though? I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, they added the flatlining sound, the iconic one, to even the Metro Cops, and not only Combine Soldiers itself, like in Half-Life 2, I think. I had more grenades, right? Are there more grenades? No. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's a big one. There's a big one. Yeah, that was misguided. Oh wow, now I'm fucked. Oh wow. I'm all out of ammo. Oh yeah, I died. Okay, this is actually the first time I died from a combat. I did mismanage that. I didn't see there were more combat soldiers coming, so we're just gonna load it right here. So we have to save the grenades probably. The grubs in the health canisters are a super cool little retcon there. Also, I'm so sad that you cannot see the loading screen. You only see a little big loading icon. For me, it's a whole plan of the city. like right in front of me, and I'd see like highlighted the locations where I've already been, and you kind of can see the little levels in there. It even goes underground, so like it is so detailed, and holy fuck, I hope someone exports this and makes like a huge RPG, tabletop, whatever out of it. It's so detailed. At some point, maybe in like after I finish the story, I will absolutely try to show you my actual view, where you could already also see the chat and stuff, but then you wouldn't have the overlay and the cool smoothing features that there's like a smoothing features for the camera. I disabled them mostly, a couple of them are in there, but yeah, for everyone trying to watch, like there's a stream. Oh, I had the grenade explode in his hand. That's amazing. And I love the highlighting. Nice one. I've got one chambered. Oh wow, come on. Okay, he died in that one. Come on. Come on. Hope that's it. Saving for now. Yeah, that comment went a lot better. The loading screens in VR are actually the greatest stuff. You do not miss the loading screens from, yeah, nobody misses those HL1 loading screens or HL2, really. But the ones in here for the VR people is actually great because the model has so many details inside. I love what people are doing with loading screens in VR, period. Oh. You can see what it does to me. I also have to kind of sometimes squint my left eye shut to see only my right eye, because you only see my right eye. That's it. So sometimes if something's too far out, just tell me so I can move it more to the right. But for now, I hope it's fine. And I still, it's a bit sad that I can't punch things, but I think they put that in so people don't injure themselves or their gear or surrounding things while trying to punch things. Also, I'm trying to reorient myself to be, yeah. I have a little tracker wheel you can't see at the bottom of my screen that shows me how entangled I am, but the tracking sometimes loses a bit of its accuracy, so I need to sometimes go into the settings and reset it to properly track me so I know where I am. So I don't always have to like look up where in the room everything is. And I see my girlfriend has left the little viewing stationable up here so people can watch VR. It's probably upstairs having breakfast. But who knows? And I can look inside here. Yeah. Also love when you go into something, it turns red, but you have like this kind of lens that show you where you have to go out. It's very intuitive, a bit weird at first, but it's kind of intuitive. Okay, so do you have any ammo for me? Doesn't look like it. Also, their weapons despawn, which is bad. Like, they previously, maybe that's my low fidelity graphic settings, but in a previous chit chat, they told us the weapons were gene coded to, and I had to find a like unbound one, which is hard to find, to actually use it. And that was a good like good point for not just picking up the enemy's weapons in this game. So they could have just left them there, but they kind of despawned. Maybe that's just to reduce the amount of objects on screen, but who knows. I'm curious, do you have the option to stay on the loading screen even after the game is loaded? Yes, I need to press the trigger to load, which is great because I love games that don't just immediately throw in, because often you use loading screens to... Oh, manhacks. Great. Often you use loading screens to go to the toilet or something, and And I died again.
Alex?
Alyx! 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 Okay, yeah, but grabbing those with your right hand, the grenades, is really annoying or hard because you see, oh, you can't see it because of the loading screen, it's only for me, but I have the A button, I have to press the A button on my left controller if I have the grenade in the left hand to prime it, and then I can't walk around, so that's why I'm always standing right in front of them when I throw the grenades, which is weird. So, and I can't have my use my right hand to walk around, and actually I could teleport. That's a good idea. Maybe I should try that more often. Oh yeah, back to the manhacks. Oh wow. They're coming down here. No, this is not good. There's no way I can defeat them now. Okay, they actually go down fairly okay. Oh wow, I'm low on shells. Jesus, I'm low again. Okay, I think it's over. I didn't save? Now it's saved. Yeah, the soundtrack is pretty great. Even though I do... Oh, there's more shotgun shells here. Yeah, more shotgun shells is always great. But about the soundtrack, I actually obviously... Well, not obviously, but I prefer the ones from HL2 and HL1. A bit... I'll probably store this here because I usually... Oh wait, no, I grab them usually with my right hand, so... Put it in the left slot. Yeah, grenades on your hips would also be a nice thing at some points, but they're hard to grab when you're crouching down. Because when you're crouching down, your hip is actually behind you, and most games calculate the hip downwards because they have no foot tracking, downwards directly from your headset, so it's hard to grab them. At least that's the way in Boneworks. I actually cannot grab anything from my hips or reload while kneeling in Boneworks at all. Just doesn't work for me. Okay. But yeah, the soundtrack is pretty dope. I do prefer the old ones. This one's, I don't know. They do seem, they're not generic. It's still like the really cool Half-Life mix of industrial and other genres. But, okay, that's nothing. Oh, that's a grenade I can grab actually. Yeah, take that with me as well, I guess. It is pretty cool though, but it kind of feels a bit more generic, if you mean. Maybe it feels like that because I played a shit ton of Half-Life 1 and 2 recently, especially like Black Mesa. Trying to finish the 10 chapters before this one, but I didn't so far. Yeah. So I can get the resin I dropped over there, and I think that's where I need to go. Maybe not. There was another room I didn't check downstairs as well. Yeah, so I'm releasing you. I'm taking you with me, because there was a health station downstairs, so there's probably like a pack of grubs somewhere I can use. And there you are, little ones. Tried to get you for so long. Do you have some ammo? Because I'm low on ammo. Oh, that's the flickering light I enabled. Okay, it's a bit epilepsy inducing, like I don't have epilepsy, but I could see that inducing stuff. I actually might, if I encounter that too often, might turn it off again, but for now it's okay. You know what, actually no, I really don't like the flickering lights, sorry. Maybe they're okay in, like in the stream, but not for me. I don't like them. And now it says custom fidelity, okay, flickering lights off. Yeah, off you go. There we go. Trent Reznor's, yeah, could be. Don't quite remember them, but kind of. Yeah, they feel like a bit more modern version of, like an evolution. You said, yeah, kind of. Bit more not really less unique, but I don't know. As I said, I can't really pinpoint, but I wanted to go here. Sorry for the teleporting. I know it's a bit weird for most people. Like it's same as a snap turning, but it helps me in playing. So I gotta have to do this. And I only use a teleport when I need to go somewhere fast. But yeah, here we have the grub. Not much of a. I kind of love that most of the time those things are stored separately. So like a little environmental puzzle, because exploring and grabbing things in VR is so much fun. Just even if they're for almost nothing. And just just having the stations there without exploring them would have been a waste of like potential, I'd say. Okay. Kind of like the little posters. They made so many posters. Like you really see that a lot of the art department had so much free time, and there's almost was 15 years. Was more than 50 years. 15 years since the last one came out. I don't quite have the scares in my mind right, which is a bit embarrassing, but yeah. They have so many, like the brands of waters and everything. There's so much world building going on, and I have heard, like I'm not spoiling anything, but I've heard that this game, especially with its lore building and world building, will have quite some impact on the entirety of Project Borealis as well, especially with so much lore we can use.
I am. Why are you saying it like that?
No. The Vortigaunt said, look to the northern star to help his friends, which sounds like Vortigaunt nonsense, but I guess it isn't.
Oh, yeah. That does make more sense.
What I wanted to say is 13 years since HL2 episode 2. Yes, 13 years. That makes sense. But what I wanted to say is...
That's some sort of combined substation.
Oh, yeah.
They usually generate power and host security protocols.
Like the power and security you need for a giant vault.
I love the architecture. It looks so simple and bleak, yet so menacingly an alien. Yet still someone that humans could come up with if they had entirely no understanding of what nice architecture looked like. Or a different understanding of what nice architecture looked like. Anyways, what I wanted to say is, yeah, the whole brands, new world building here, without spoiling anything, because I don't know anything else myself, I didn't want to spoil it myself here, will impact us apparently quite a bit on Project Borealis, or not quite a bit, but in a good way, because we can reuse so much of the new lore they build and shit like that. And to add to it, is there anything I wanted to add? Yeah, well, it's especially with like the recent IGN interviews and people saying that there's going to be more Half-Life. I'm very excited to see what's coming. Like, imagine this, like there could be more games. They have an engine out now. They said before that the engine Source 2 with this game is really not at all challenged. Like, this is the very lowest the engine can go. And more Half-Life games in VR probably, or not VR at some point maybe again, would, like, I'm so looking forward to it. There's so much new stuff that's coming. And they're just exploring everything here, looking at all the little things. Because for me as a really big Half-Life fan, I am like taking everything in. I just need to savor it. This is the first Half-Life experience I'm probably getting this year, maybe not, who knows. And yeah, the first Half-Life experience after 13 years. For me, I think it was 6 to 7 years of waiting actually, because I didn't care for the whole time, because Half-Life joined my life fairly late, as all gaming did. Didn't game until like high school or college, basically. Was around the time the DSi got out, like
Alyx, I think you should find your way into that hotel and get up to the substation.
Yeah, I know, but I want to explore everything. And yeah, again. Oh yeah, Zeb asked, I'm curious, has anyone at Project Boreas finished VR out with the, tested VR out with the project? VR itself, no, I don't think so. There was some, I can't tell you too much, but as far as I know, I haven't seen anything VR related other than discussion yet. Maybe I'll be the person to try, who knows. Like, I'd love to. I need to get back into C# programming with that, and I wanted to do that anyway, so on the project more often, but as of right now, we do not have any VR plans settled. And yeah, definitely it would at most be like an add-on if we ever do something like that. Like, Project Boreas is definitely not designed for VR. But a lot of people on our team actually have VR, and some apparently have already tried or not really finished the game but got really far into it. I think one of our guys is streaming internally for our team. Like one of our people streamed it internally for our players and or our team, and they like, I think they streamed non-stop for like 10 hours or something yesterday. Almost. Oh, it's contagious. Okay, now I'm gonna continue with the story now. I can't use this, I'm full, and I still want to keep one grenade with me. I think I have, no, I don't have to go there now. Okay, normally you go down in Half-Life a lot. Which makes, especially, oh, we're in the loading screen now. I mean, in a VR game, it makes sense to be in a bit more enclosed areas, especially since we're only in City 17. But I guess at some point, maybe not in this game, but another VR experience, they could try to build like open levels the same way Half-Life 2 had them, but you probably won't be able to, until they figure out how to do a comfortable way for everyone to, until they find out a comfortable way to make like buggies and the cars work for everyone in VR, which might not be possible, or do fast running, because traversal here is quite slow if you don't use teleporting. They might not have open levels in any VR games soon, or at all, I don't know. Maybe treadmills will be available in a year for VR because it has a huge market hype, but yeah. With how things are going in the moment in the world, I wouldn't bet on it. Also, while I think you probably don't want to get yourself spoiled on the story too far, if you're thinking about it at some point, I gotta say that... Oh, what the heck is that? Oh, disgusting. That was a hack crap.
And the power's out.
Great.
Looks like we're taking the stairs.
Great. Shit. What I want to say is the story is cool, a big part of this, and apparently probably later really taking off, but in the early stages where I have been so far, the story is, compared to everything else, not the craziest part. Like, even if you spoil yourself on the early story, I wouldn't probably spoil myself on the later story, but on the early story, it's really not that, like, super crazy bad to spoil yourself. Just saying. Of course, I can absolutely see why you wouldn't go in there spoil it all, but I mean, you're watching right now, and I'm trying to keep the spoilers
And
low.
the stairs are out.
Oh,
Let's try
nice.
and get that power back on.
Okay then, but yeah, early game story is cool and everything, but it's not a deal breaker. At least it wouldn't be for me if I would have watched the early part, because the whole experience of the game itself is the thing that flashes you in the early part. And I think they actually knew that, so they kept it less completely crazy new with the story, so you don't get overwhelmed. But we'll see. Yeah, head off. That's cool. I mean, we're now getting into a completely new part. So if you don't want to get spoiled on game dynamics and systems, I can absolutely see you going. I like if you want to go now. So it was nice that you stopped along. It was very nice talking to you, having someone else with that kind of interest in VR design and Half-Life in general. Oh, it's Shaker. I like to do hobby bartending in my free time, so I love details like this. Anyways, yeah, have a good day. See you around, hopefully, with your index that's hopefully shipping soon. Then we can play games together as well, like maybe Arizona Sunshine co-op at one point.
Anything look
Or
like a breaker box in there?
Nah, I'm still looking.
would be cool. No problem. Good luck in work, have fun. I actually love to see updates on your project at one point. For anyone not sure, Seb is a good friend of mine and a game developer, and he's currently working from home at his own little studio making a really interesting AI-driven game. Looks really promising, with another good friend of mine who's really great at AI.
Hey,
Oh, wait.
Russ. Name a song.
Flight of the Bumblebee.
Coming right up.
That's it.
Wait. No, that's wrong. I could play like the little duck song Alle meine Entchen. Where did you start with that? Ah, fuck, I don't know. I can't play piano. Seb, you can play piano, right? Oh, probably Oregon, but you can play piano. No. Yes, I got it. No, wait. It's hard. Ha! That was my grand piano playing here. But I love the details. Every one of those keys is individual, and that's the amount of details you get with almost anything in this game. Anyways, back to you. Little core. So only 3 shots. I kind of sad that you can't drop the magazine and put the remaining bullets in your backpack. I would love to have that.
Here we go. Breaker boxes.
Oh, there's a mag down here, or resin. So. Okay. There's a little secret here. Resin, come to me. Resin, come to me. Oh wow, I just hit my headset. Nice. Luckily not very strongly. Otherwise I could have broke something. That would be weird. Oh, more resin. Nice one. I can 3D print something with it later on. And toilet paper, very useful in these trying times. And there's something up there. Ah, interesting. And bottle of vodka. Is that maybe safe up there? We'll see. I'm always one for a secret. Nothing here. Nothing else up there. Okay, so let's try to open up this one. Okay, another one of those puzzles. Oh, they're moving now. This is weird. But cool. And I love the music. And it's gone. Sad. You know what? I'm saving now. I'm trying to do something. Come on, give me that. Can I throw that up there? Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna load. We are gonna load that right up. How long am I streaming? That's a good question. 1.5 hours already. Nice. Nice, nice. The safe loading takes a long time and I have no idea why. Like, all the models must have already been loaded in. Maybe they'll optimize it at some point. Maybe that was not a priority. I'll try this one more time. See if that works. I dropped the heck crap out. I don't know if that made anything work. I doubt it. But maybe there was a head crab that was jumping out. So maybe I eradicated it. That's cool. Anyways, I need to do something here.
Here we go.
Okay, that's probably the elevator. Where's that going? It's going somewhere here. That's lobby lights power. We don't necessarily need that. Where's this going? This is going upstairs. That is going into A1M. So first floor main probably. I still want to know what that is. Oh, here. That's crazy. Where's this all going? So power outlets. This one is. Oh, this one is going in here as well. Oh, here we go. A breaker box. Yeah, fair enough. This is crazy. So much shit going on. I want to try what this is. This seems something cool. Yeah, this is a huge thing I'm gonna check out. So I'm gonna solve this piece by piece. So I want power to this one and the upper one.
This hotel's ancient. The wiring's gonna be a real rat's nest.
Yeah, it is. So this is the elevator, but I don't want the elevator for now. So close this one. I can just use the elevator later. So this one goes down there, but I don't want to go upstairs. So either have it go up there. Warning, high voltage. So what happens? That's where it's going right now. No, this one is working. And it's either going upstairs or nowhere.
Power's back on. Let's check the elevator.
Oh, okay, now the elevator's working. If I'm putting it here. Okay, it's self. So that was just that. I thought that was the elevator. So that was actually the thing I had to do. Am I? No, this is not where I'm supposed to look. This is where I'm supposed to look. Why is my thing all tangled up again? Reset rotation, and I'm back. Resume. Okay, let's go. Oh, there's another thing I need to do. Oh, hello, you little hat crabby. Oh no, it's the barnacle. The wiring here is really bad. Ah, we got lights here. That's nice. Oh, thank God that I can grab and reach up there. Oh, yeah, here maybe. Interesting, interesting. Oh, so we have to remove that. That makes sense. That is so cool. Okay, it works now.
Woo. Power back on.
Cool.
And up we...
Up we go. Ah, there's a ladder. There was something in that elevator and I didn't like it. Ladder climbing this game is a treat. Now we can probably jump in here. Ugh. Disgusting. Can I open this? No, I can't. Yeah, make noises up there. Scary and shit. Something in there? Okay, can't even destroy this. Okay, yeah.
This place is overgrown.
Disgusting.
How dangerous do we think this stuff really is?
Well, it is spores from another dimension, so probably, yeah, extremely. But
Nice.
a rare opportunity to examine alien flora up close.
I like Russell. Ah, one shotgun shell, nice. And I'm not gonna complain, I really need them at some point, so... Oh, I saw you. No, so not you. So you. Well, there's little cupboards, but no, nothing in here. Kind of like and dislike that they're stocking us up, because stocking us up means always there's something to kill. You can't open this is weird. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Okay, so we found everything in this room. I'm full on up on ammunition. Only toilet paper. I could jump down there now, but I kinda don't wanna. Oh, I can't, okay. I cannot jump down there. Come on. Oh, the door's fused with... The door fused with the other one. Great, I can't look in there. Sad, sad, sad. Okay. No new ammo. Those things look ominous. Okay, nothing in here, nothing in the waste bin. Yeah, no, I kind of don't want to go in there. I think I'm going to save first. What the fuck?
Alyx,
Good thing I saved. Good thing I saved. Oh, there's a quick load right before you.
oh, careful of those pustule things. You're looking a bit ticked off the closer you get.
Okay, so you can trick them. That's very nice to know. Those look gnarly. They kind of look like the stuff in Rainbow Six Quarantine, or the outbreak event from Rainbow Six. Nothing in here. Okay. of soap. I can wash myself. You know what? You use soap here. You need soap.
Ah,
I'm really starting to think I shouldn't be breathing this stuff.
agreed. Just keep moving.
Oh,
Maybe
the
breathe
move
in.
the move the voice line from the trailer somewhere else. Oh, here you go, little one. Mine. How much do we have? 21 already. Great. And yeah, that looks like a bad way to go out. I do not want to go out that way. Really do not want to go out that way. Oh, I'm almost empty again. I love the displays and everything here. It's great. Absolutely great. So what do I have to do? I don't want to jump right down there, but I think I'm supposed to jump down here. Can I jump down there? I can, but I don't want to jump down there.
Ugh. This stuff reeks.
Oh, really? What does it reek like? Be specific.
Like a rotting animal mixed with ammonia.
Mixed with ammonia. Okay.
Oh, that is disgusting. Another one of those things. Okay, I can't go. Oh, sorry, I need to go back inside. Fair. I think I want my shotgun down here. Oh, come on. That was just unnecessary. That was just really, really unnecessary from my part. So there, no. Then maybe lose 2 shotgun shots. Because one apparently didn't do the trick. I want to kind of get in there, but there's something upstairs. So no, so I want to get in there. What did my hat? Did something earlier took my hat? I think I had a hat like already. Oh, I almost didn't see that, but luckily the sound design in this game is really great. Nothing down there either. What are you? I think
Gotcha.
I need to be fast. It's a Zen grenade, okay. I'd like that trigger for all grenades, please. Nice one. So they do regrow. That is cool, but probably not as powerful as the normal ones, just to save balance, but I really like them. Okay. That's 4 stacks of ammo, yeah. Absolutely a waste. 2 shots or 6 ammo for that. Absolutely. Otherwise I would have eaten them. I've seen these things eat items and then they disappear. Never to be found again. Can't open that thing. Save that, so I don't have to get those weird things again.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, that's really not good. Gruesome, absolutely gruesome. But more resin, so I'm not gonna complain. Can I throw a grenade in here? That's the question. Probably not. But who knows?
You see that? Russell? Russell!
Alyx! Alyx! Come in!
Great. Absolutely awesome. It gives me lots of ammo, so there's gonna be a big fight coming. Actually, I'm gonna use this to heal myself up. Gonna save again. And it needs a power cord. Of course it does need a power cord. Where are you? Where are you? Whenever something is creepy, just be creepier. Where are you? Oh, fucker. Where are you? I am going to get you. I am going to so get you. I'm not scared at all. Where the heck are you? God, I'm wasting so much ammo on this thing. Finally, what are you?
Alyx! Alyx, what happened?
There was like a dog-looking lightning thing.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that.
You're sorry. I think you're not sorry you missed that. I'm gonna leave this here for now.
Hey, Russell? This thing fell out of the dog.
Oh, the pulsing in my hand is great.
Interesting.
I love it. Like, I think I could put it in here. Okay. So before I continue, I'm going to untangle myself again. Yeah, it should work. And I'm going to explore more. And I should probably reload my shotgun.
Last one.
Because I took way too many shots with that. I hope I get some shells back, because I might need the shotgun later for some combine. How much resin do I have? 28, that's cool. I'm saving up for something big again. Like, so far I think I've only missed one resin. Oh, I can't go there. Okay. Yeah, no. Is there something down here? No. Nothing down here. But as I thought there was a Zen. Oh no. That's the grub thing. That is indeed the grub thing. It does sound cute. I hate mushing you up, little one. Heal me and save. Saving does take like quite short. There must be something else in here. There must be more items in here. Like more shotgun shells, please. Okay, so apparently I was supposed to shoot this thing with a pistol, which would have taken ages. I'm not too good at aiming with those things in really high speed situations, I'm afraid. Maybe you could have grabbed onto that thing, which probably electrocuted you in an instant. Okay, doesn't seem like I missed anything here. I hope not. Probably not. So let's go. Let's go forward. Anything interesting here? No, there's not. It's like this whole blue stuff here is creeping me out though. And it's loading. Okay, let's go. Oof, so those two connect, those two connect, those two connect, and those two connect. So those, and then next to each other. No, no. Those two in the back, those two here, and those two there, so and those two. Those two, these two, these two. Okay. Why can't I connect those two? Huh? Oh, there's still those two. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. I didn't see them. So that is the section from the trailers. Fair. Cool, 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 cool. And no zombies down here like in the trailers. So they did move stuff around. Well, okay. Nice. But you know what, guys? I will be back with this stream in a couple of hours with this.
There it is.
Oh.
That elevator will take me up to the substation.
Okay, so we have to get going now. We will go up to the substation in about an hour or two, maybe. I need to take my headset off, take a walk outside, eat something, eat breakfast. I hope you had fun. I'm looking away again. I hope you had fun. We will continue with this in a bit. Absolutely today, absolutely later today, not in the evening, in somewhere in the middle of the day. And yeah, hope you had fun so far. And, well, that's it. Have a good day, or good morning, as far. But until later.